So I'm here because scientists are not being listened to. I'm willing to take a risk for this gorgeous planet. And we've been trying to warn you guys for so many decades that we're heading towards a fucking catastrophe. And we've been being ignored. The scientists of the world have been being ignored. And it's gotta stop.
Just a few weeks ago on April 14, the Extinction Revolution, a group of environmental activists, stormed the front of Shell's headquarters in London. It was their first step for their goal to put a stop to the major producer of carbon footprint, the use of coal and oil. Recordings of this uprising spread throughout the internet, once again reminding people of the implications of human activity and how it contributes to the looming threat of climate change. I don't need to remind anyone of how important it is to prioritize the environment over our own needs right now. Climate change is an issue we should be well aware of, with the countless reminders from current political debates, discussions, and infomercials from our daily activities in televisions and social media websites. It's merely set aside due to the increasing rate of apathy amongst consumers, the greed of the producers, and generally the pure ignorance or denial of the topic itself. There's not much hope to go around, yet this noble group of people took their shot to bring us, the dense residents living on the same planet, back to the reality of the impending expiration date of our home. Of course, they didn't pour their time and effort into doing this without being reasonable, as along with them are scientists with a handful of irrefutable evidence of the existence of climate change. Researchers specifically tasked to analyze this topic. The people who spent their time studying how the world works. Don't they deserve to be heard? Because apparently, they're not. Despite the peaceful action, it was as if the scientists were betrayed for doing their own job, as the XR was later arrested by the authorities. Yet the message that they told was immediately forgotten, as shortly after their apprehension, social media was moved from what they've done and helped them spread the word through the hashtag you're most likely aware of, Let the Earth Breathe, which took the internet by storm, trending on Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok. This uprising has caused more movements to take their own actions and contribute to saving what's left of our home. So, does this mean we can stop the panic for a moment? No. See, while actions are being taken, those are still insufficient to actually leave even a dent to the carbon dioxides floating around in the atmosphere. The use of oil and other fossil fuels are present like nothing ever happened. Consumption is still on the rise and carbon footprint emission rate is most likely unfazed. What we need right now is voluntary contribution. Consume less, use bikes, kill the rich, use vans, because there's no other way out, nor is there any exception. Whether you believe in the existence of climate change or not, it's most likely that you agree that the term prevention is better than cure. And it cannot be more appropriate in this situation. Except we're not currently in the prevention phase, we're in the curing phase, and the Earth is in a deathbed. Yet here we are in the same room simultaneously smoking 955,518,353 sticks of cigarettes every second. The Extinction Revolution's movement wasn't the first group of people who made their move for this issue, but I sure hope this will serve as the last. We shouldn't need to wait for another revolution to wake us up again for a couple of years, and instead get up on our own will. Because let's be real here, we're not saving the environment for the sake of preserving the Earth. We're saving the environment for the sake of our own survival. It's time that we set aside our destructive needs and take action for the uncertain future. After all, what's bad in trying? What is there that we can lose, if not gain?